Hello, Dale Majors here, and welcome to day 3 of Everything Adventure. And today we're going to talk about creativity and if adventure makes you more creative. I've got my take. Alistair has his take as well, and he actually said that he hadn't really got that question before. So I felt pretty good as an interviewer, kind of a newbie interviewer, getting that feedback. Great responses from him, and I have a couple gems too. So stick around and you'll see it after my cool intro. Watch me do a backflip. All right, are you annoyed after watching the backflip part? 10-second intro. We're actually going to try to clip that down to 8 seconds. But let's get into adventure. Does adventuring make you more creative? And I would say that first off, I think it does make you more it makes you more creative for sure. So I've got one story that I want to tell you about Marv. But first off, I've done a lot of bike touring, and when I'm out on the bike doing that day to day, because I'm not focused on so many different things, I can really focus in a little more. And I've had a lot of I've had countless hours of thought around how could I design a bicycle trailer differently? How could I do this? How could I do that? I've had a lot of creative thoughts that have come. And from a creativity standpoint, I think it's also made me more resourceful. And I think that is, as you can get creative around using your resources, I think that's definitely a sign of creativity, right? If you can look at a plastic bag, when here in regular life, you look at a plastic bag, you throw it away, you don't think anything about it. But when you're out on the road camping for 2 months and you say, oh, that's a thick Ziploc. It's not even the sandwich bag. That's one of the 1-gallon Ziploc bags. This is awesome. We need to keep that, right? You keep the bags, you keep everything. You become much more resourceful. So when it comes to creativity, and we're going to listen to Alistair in a second, when it comes to creativity, on my first bike trip ever, on my first extended overnight several-day trip, my friends and I took a Greyhound bus to Santa Barbara, California, and on our first night, we see this dude with his bike, a big basket on the back, a bike trailer that he's pulling, and he had so many things strapped to his bike, it was insane. We ended up camping next to him. He even had, and this sounds crazy, but he had his own security perimeter, like a line, this string that kind of guarded his area. He had his dog and everything. His name was Marv, and this guy was living on the road. I think he was homeless. He kind of toured for a living, I think down the coast, the climate's good, whatever. But from that day on, anytime we attached something to our bike in a place that wasn't where it wasn't supposed to be, we called it Marving it. We called it Marving it. So we would Marv this or Marv that. That became the verb. To put something, to hang something where it's not supposed to be, you just Marv it. So I've done thousands of miles of bike touring since, and ever since then, I've gotten really good at hanging things on different parts of the bike. When you only have so many things to work for, you definitely have to get more resourceful and more creative. So I think I'm much more creative having traveled a lot. So let us listen to what Alistair has to say.
I didn't think of myself as being creative in the least bit at all until my mid-20s. So I didn't do anything creative ever. I was originally drawn to adventure just because I loved the tough guy, crazy, go and suffer in the rain kind of stuff. But what I really enjoyed about that kind of adventure, I realized a lot of people have done that sort of stuff and written about it really well. So I came to really appreciate travel writing, adventure and expedition writing. And I started reading lots and lots and lots of books. From that, I then started to think, oh, maybe I could learn to write, and starting to write. And then writing led to pictures and stuff. And yeah, I guess I am now quite a creative. The fact I hesitate so much to say this word means I still feel uncomfortable, but I suppose I'm almost an artistic and creative person these days. But I feel very, very weird saying that, even though I write lots of books and take pictures and make films and stuff. So.
Yeah. All right, so thanks for watching. Alistair's amazing, right? He was so gracious to spend the time with us. In the comments below, I want you to comment on what adventure you're planning and where you're going to go next. And I'm going to choose a comment from one of these 4 videos. This was day 3. One of the 4 videos, I'm going to choose a comment, pick a winner, and send them a Venture Anyway goodie basket, bag, package, whatever, and it'll be awesome. So comment below, and I'll see you on day 4.